Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. The Red Raiders return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gets it out quickly. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Climbing up enough to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Wall. He's got his man. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfect.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They're bringing heat. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line this week.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball. And it works out.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Hands it off. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quick strike complete.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
He'll try the left side. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Red Raiders are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. The quick out. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Dances away from one. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route.
Touchdown, Red Raider! What a grab and go for the score. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
Dropping back, it's Wall. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the...
Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, going to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He gets the pick, but not... Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good... Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that
reels it in down the left side. The expressway is wide open. First down here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Wall. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He caught it, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Red Raiders! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that is just the worst feeling as a wide receiver because you're way downfield. You're ready for the big play, but you're just unable to connect. I'm sure he's going to be on the sideline asking for another deep shot opportunity.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away.
And obviously on that third down situation, the running game's in play. They go RPO. But how about the defense? They were ready for it up front. Good physicality setting up for it.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket, and that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and security. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Wall. Unloads to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try the run. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On second down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Toppin. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. A first down run on the doorstep. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.